Hello, very good evening. Hope you had a nice day. It is almost quiz time. 1 minute until quiz time. Good evening to Caroline, Judith, my grandparents, Michelle, Alice, Samuel, Daniel and Adrian, Jane, Martin, West and family. Look at that. We're here. We're all here. It's Neve's favourite shirt. I don't know if Neve's here yet. Got the pineapple shirt on. Special occasion. And afternoon to Auntie Cheryl and Uncle Simon in New York. And Nanny Maureen, who is not in New York. There we go. International teams today. International. I think it's time. I think it's time for another quarantine haircut. It's getting a bit. Well, you know, you just sort of push it around. You don't know quite what to do with it, and I'm just gonna have to take it to the old buzzer again. Get rid of it. Shorten it out. Adrian appreciates the shout out. Apparently, well, that's good. I hope everybody appreciates the shout out. Neve is here and with a pineapple to match. Excellent. Barney is, of course, ready for the quiz. All right, let's get going then. Quiz starts with question number 1. Steve. Yes, it's thin but it's bushy. I've got both problems. This is the issue with it. I don't know what to do with it. Just wear a hat. Which quiz show is hosted by Warwick Davis? Which quiz show is hosted by Warwick Davis? Yeah, I've got to do something with it. You can see. Can you see? There's it's on this side. There's a little tuft that's just growing out sideways now. I can't get it to grow up the top, but I can get it to grow out sideways. Aye. Question number 2. What is the second most popular search engine? Oh! What is the second most popular search engine according to users of the internet? Second most popular. That's question number 2. Question number 3. It's our picture question, of course. Our picture question number 3 this week is clouds. Have a look at this. What is the name of this cloud formation? The name of this cloud formation. Question number 3. Daniel wants to know the search engine. Is it in the world or in the UK? It is in the world. Apparently. I'm going with anyway. In the world. Question number 4. Shotgun by George Ezra is featured on which Now album? Shotgun by George Ezra is featured on which Now album? We're looking for the number, please. The number that Shotgun by George Ezra featured on which Now That's What I Call Music album. Question number 4. Question number 5. Double points. Celebrity faces. Can you identify these 2 faces? Can you identify these 2 faces? 1 point for each. Martin wants to know: is that a parrot hat? Is that a parrot? No, it's a Mohican, like a punk. I'm a punk. And this is Judith's hairdo for her daughter's wedding. It's a look. It is a look. Question number 6. What letter is the middle note on a keyboard? What letter is the middle note on a keyboard? Here, have a look. Look at that. Look at that. I drew it myself. I'm at least 8 inches taller now. There was a third face in question number 5. Let's have a look at that one again. Question number 7. I like that, Neve. The higher the hair, the closer to God. Well, go on tiptoes too. What was the currency of Ireland before the introduction of the euro? That is number 7. What was the currency of Ireland before the introduction of the euro? Evening, Rachel. Hope you have a nice day. I should have really coordinated here. I didn't know I was going to put this on, to be honest, but it definitely doesn't go with the pineapple shirt. Question number 8. Itty bitty word game. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. Help to swim is your clue today. Help to swim. Somewhere in that is an 8-letter word that works very well with that clue. Help to swim. See if you can find it. Jot them down if you can't work it out. At least jot them down because it might come to you later on in the quiz. Emma and Josh are here. They're a bit late. They're a little bit late, but that's okay. Their score is going to suffer for it, but, you know, life has to happen as well. They have to eat. Alright, so let's move on to question number 9. Hopefully you've got the answer to this one, or at least jotted down the letters so you can work it out as we go. Question number 9. Which UCI World Tour cycling race is held in Italy? Which World Tour cycling race is held in Italy? In France it is, of course, the Tour de France. Which one is in Italy? Do you get extra points for being late? I think they should have points docked. Didn't their mothers teach them about timekeeping? Question number 10. 2 points. Can you name the TV show and the year that it first broadcast? Can you name this TV show and the year that it first broadcast? Oh, look at that. That is amazing. I didn't know you could do that. Don't tell everyone. Otherwise, everyone will be late in future. That's amazing. Alright, moving on to question number 11. Who was the Prime Minister of the UK when the UK joined the Euro? No, the Euro, my goodness. We didn't do that. Backtrack, rewind. Who was the Prime Minister of the UK when the UK joined the EU? Who was the Prime Minister when the UK joined the EU? That is question number 11. Oh, Sophie and Tom were also late. Look at this, you're all late. I turn up on time. Who was the Prime Minister of the UK when the UK joined the EU? Question number 12. 5 points for it. Some of you love this question. Others of you, it's not your thing this week because it's all sports. It's all sports all week, and you're going to get 5 points for it. So 5 points for these 5 football crests. If you can tell us the name of the team, you'll get 1 point for each one that you can identify. Caitlin hasn't had a clue who the lady was in the TV show picture. Apparently, she looked like her nana. There you go. Well, you never know. Your nana might have been a performing star. Just never told you. Danielle saying, she and Martin are never, ever late. Can they get an extra point? We'll see. We'll see. Sophie was late because she was watching Buffy, the Vampire Slayer. Well, there you go. Number 12 is Martin's favourite question of the week. Last week it was question number 20 because it was the Dingbats. This week it's football badges. Honeysuckle Weeks. Is that her name? I believe that's the name. Honeysuckle Weeks. What a name. Question number 13. I'm going to what my husband? I have stuck all I can stick. His constant what is getting on my wick. It's now blankety blank. If you can fill in the blanks in the poem, you're going to get 2 points. 1 point for each of the missing words. I'm going to something my husband. I have stuck all I can stick. His constant something is getting on my wick. Judith is missing a teammate tonight, so she's struggling with the football question. But Martin's delighted he's suddenly become a full member of his team. He can contribute. Apparently, Miss Honeysuckle Weeks was also in Line of Duty. I've not watched that either. But that's not uncommon for me. I very rarely have watched any TV show. I'm going to something my husband. I have stuck all I can stick. His constant something is getting on my wick. Question number 14. Audrey and Seymour are characters in which musical? Audrey and Seymour are characters in which musical? That's number 14. Daniel has some funny options for question number 13. Well, we're looking forward to finding out what they are when we go through the answers. I'm sure you've been most creative. Knowing you, I'm sure we will all be delighted to hear what your options are. Question number 15 is, of course, our singing computer. So, this week, computer is a lady. A lady computer this week. She's a lady. And she's singing for us. Have a listen and tell us, for 2 points, the name of the song and the original recording artist.
In my imagination there is no complication. I dream about you all the time in my mind. A celebration, the sweetest of sensation. Thinking you could be mine. In my imagination there is no hesitation. We walk together hand in hand.
I will play it again. I'm just saying, Daniel will not be sharing his suggestions this time. If even he has looked at his answer and gone, that one's not for sharing, then we really do want to know. Here we go. Let's play this one again. Let's play this one again.
In my imagination there is no complication. I dream about you all the time in my mind. A celebration, the sweetest of sensation. Thinking you could be mine. In my imagination there is no hesitation. We walk together hand in hand.
Now I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Auntie Cheryl is saying that this is Uncle Simon's favourite song, because I'm imagining this is not Uncle Simon's favourite song. So she might be talking about a TV show, maybe. I'm not sure. Unless this is secretly his absolute favourite song. Martin's saying, is this still cheesy pop? Yeah, I would say so. Question number 16. In which century was the telephone invented? In which century was the telephone invented? Caroline is struggling with the lady computer, but my mum thinks she has got it. Oh, there we go. Number 17. Can you name this country and its capital city, please? Name the country and the capital city. Clarification from Auntie Cheryl. It was definitely the show that she was talking about. The song is not my uncle's favourite. There we go. Name of this country from its flag and its outline, and its capital city. Number 18, easy peasy, hopefully. What bothers the princess's sleep in The Princess and the Pea? What bothers the princess's sleep in The Princess and the Pea? Question number 19, is it Farage or a mirage? We wouldn't want to be like the Swiss, would we? That would be awful. We'd be rich. Is this Nigel Farage or not? You decide. We wouldn't want to be like the Swiss, would we? That would be awful. We'd be rich. There we go. You tell me. Is this a quote from Nigel Farage or is it false? Farage or mirage? Final one, and question number 20. As with yesterday, it is available on the Facebook page if you would like to see it in all its glory there. And I will put a link in the comments in a moment's time. Remember, if you're going to do the comment, go to the link, right click and do it in a new tab, because otherwise you're going to lose the quiz. But here you go. You're looking for the number of differences in this puzzle, so 2 points if you get it right. You're looking for the number of differences that there are, so 2 points if you can work out the number of differences in this puzzle. I'll put the link for you if you want to see it on the Facebook page. I'll put that link in the comments for you now. There you go. So if it is blurry on your screen, which I know it was for some of you yesterday, then the link there in the comments has it perfectly crystal clear for you to find all of those differences. If I may say so, it's quite difficult, isn't it? These were a special request, actually. Our Spot the Differences. We've got Spot the Differences all week. How many can you see? Right, I'll give you just 60 seconds with this on the screen, and then we will start to go through the answers. If you need longer than that, of course, you can take a look on the Facebook page as well. Sophie's just going to guess. That's what my mum's already done. Well, you never know. You might be correct. You might be correct with your guess. You never know. It is definitely worth having a guess. Alright, just a couple more seconds with this one on the screen, then we're going to move through to our answers. And it's coming off in 5, 4, 3, 2, can you iPhone a friend? And 1, it is gone. Alright, let's start to go through the answers. So, as always, 1 point, unless I say it's a double point question. And we'll start with question number 1. Which quiz show is hosted by Warwick Davis? Which quiz show is hosted by Warwick Davis? Remember, of course, that your shout-out gets you 1 point as well. So if you haven't yet had your shout-out, get involved in the Chitter-Chatter, and you will get that shout-out, and you'll get a bonus point. And the answer to question number 1 is Tenable. Tenable. I know a few people will get that one. Number 2, what is the second most popular search engine? The second most popular search engine after Google, which is of course the most popular one, is YouTube. YouTube is the second most popular search engine. It is a video search engine, but it's a search engine nonetheless, and that is the second most popular. Number 3. What is the name of this cloud formation? This cloud is called a cumulus cloud. A cumulus cloud. Ah, I bet you're regretting falling asleep in that geography lesson now, aren't you? We got these all week. Cumulus. Number 4. Shotgun by George Ezra is featured on which Now That's What I Call Music album? It's quite difficult. It's not that long ago, this one actually, but still not the easiest of questions. This one was on Now 100. 100. What number? What number to be on? It was track number 2 on the 100th Now That's What I Call Music album. Number 5. Oh, I see what you mean by the third face. Haven't got a clue who that one is. So we're looking for just the 2 points here. Just the 2 points. I'm very confused as to why we're talking about white wine. Very confused indeed. Oh, white one, as in the cloud. It's a white and fluffy cloud. I get it. Very good. But well done, Neve, on actually getting the cloud. Here we go. This one is David Cameron on the left-hand side. David Cameron. And his better half is Dolly Parton. There you go. So David Cameron and Dolly Parton. Caroline managed to get the cloud one as well. She's very pleased, but she does think that's the end of her cloud knowledge. Well, we'll find out tomorrow. What letter is the middle note on a keyboard? That is middle C. Middle C. Number 7. What was the currency of Ireland before the introduction of the euro? This one surprised me, actually. The currency of Ireland before the introduction of the euro was the pound, the Irish pound. I wouldn't have guessed that. I would have guessed the euro, as if that was a currency. Apparently not. The Irish pound. Number 8. So, the clue was here to swim. Help to swim. Help to swim. Somewhere in there is an 8-letter word that works with that clue, and that 8-letter word was armbands. Armbands. Well done if you worked it out. Armbands. It is exactly what we were looking for. The Irish punt. Yes. There you go. It was called a punt as well. Yes. It's either a punt or a pound, depending on how you wish to spell it. But you can spell it either way. Question number 9. Which UCI World Tour cycling race is held in Italy? The answer to that one is the Giro d'Italia. Giro d'Italia. Yes, the Irish pound is a punt. Yep, absolutely. We are all agreed on that. We are all agreed. Right, next one, question number 10, double points. Can you name the TV show and the year that it was first broadcast? With Honey Petal, what's her face? Or Honeysuckle Weeks. It's just such a funny name. Honeysuckle Weeks. Yes, you deserve you get a point for punt. You get a point for punt. That sounds very funny. Because it's correct. It is the punt is the Irish pound. They're the same thing. The TV show is Foyle's War. Foyle's War. The year was 2002. Foyle's War and 2002. Number 11. Who was the Prime Minister when the UK joined the EU? Who was the Prime Minister when the UK joined the EU? It was Edward Heath. Edward Heath. Ted Heath. Edward Heath. That's the answer there. Number 12. Alright. Martin, it's your moment to shine. Football badges. I gave myself a punch for a point. Here we go, let's go through them. You got Liverpool, Liverpool Football Club, LFC, 125 years there. Then at the top, you've got one of my favourite teams actually, all-time favourites. The Sunderland. In the middle, you've got a disappointing team. You've got Arsenal. Across the top, again, you've got Hull City. That's Hull City with the tiger. And you've got QPR, Queen's Park Rangers, as there as well. So hopefully you got all 5 points there. Liverpool, Sunderland, Arsenal, Hull City and QPR gets you 5 points on question number 12. 2 points for question number 13. It was a blanky blank. Can you fill in the blanks in this poem? I am going to something my husband. I have stuck all I can stick. His constant something is getting on my wick. Now I know that you've all had ideas as to what you might want to put, but there's only one correct answer. Let's see if it was what you put. If you want to put in your funny answers, then be my guest. We can all do with a giggle every now and again. But here is the actual answer. I am going to kill my husband. I have stuck all I can stick. His constant criticising is getting on my wick. So there you go. I'm going to kill my husband. I have stuck all I can stick. His constant criticising is getting on my wick. So 2 points there, 1 point for kill and 1 point for criticising. And that poem was called I'm Going to Kill My Husband. If you'd like to look it up and dedicate it to anybody, then that's all you need to search in your favourite search engine. Question number 14. Audrey and Seymour are characters in which musical? It always makes me think of my sister and her school play, because it was the school play one year, wasn't it? Audrey and Seymour are characters in Little Shop of Horrors. Little Shop of Horrors. Little shop, a little shop of horrors. Bop, shop, bop. Number 15. Oh, it's another singer. Not me this time. It's the computer. Singing computer, can you name the song and the original recording artist? Here's what we played.
In my imagination there is no complication. I dream about you all the time in my mind. A celebration, the sweetest of sensation. Thinking you could be mine. In my imagination there is no hesitation. We walk together hand in hand.
In my imagination, dun, 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 dun. You know it. It's Kylie. Kylie Minogue, and the name of the song is I Should Be So Lucky. There you go. Well done, Steve. I knew you'd know it. I should be so lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I should be so lucky. No. There you go. Kylie Minogue and Lucky. I Should Be So Lucky. Question number 15. Alright, moving on to question number 16. In which century was the telephone invented? Yes, it is. The century that the telephone was invented was the 19th century. 19th century. Hopefully you worked that one out. 19th. Number 17. Can you name the country and its capital city? The country is Jamaica. This is the flag of Jamaica there. And the capital city, which is, I believe, at the top towards the left of the country, I think, is Kingston. Oh, Martin had a Kylie calendar when he was a lad. Look at that. A Kylie calendar. Number 18. What bothers the princess's sleep in The Princess and the Pea? The answer there is the pea. The pea does. Number 19. Farage or Mirage. So, here was the quote. We wouldn't want to be like the Swiss, would we? That would be awful. We'd be rich. There you go. Tell us, is this Nigel Farage or a total lie? Martin loved Kylie when she had all the curly hair. I'm going to have to look this up. She had curly hair, did she? Oh. So did I once, before I did this to it, you know. But you got to change your style every now and again. This quote here is a real quote from Nigel Farage. This is a real quote from Nigel Farage. I believe he said it in the run-up to the EU referendum. So there you go. Real quote. It is Nigel Farage. If you told me it was, then you get yourself a point. Though it looks like I tricked a lot of you out there. Sorry. Question number 20. Double point puzzle. How many differences are there? We've got to spot the difference. Spot the difference here with your iPhones. Let me show you where they are. Here you go. Here are the differences, circled in yellow, which I realise is a ridiculously stupid colour of me to have used. But there are 5 differences. There are 5 differences. Neve found 3 of them. Martin and Danielle, they found 4 of them. Oh, Jane found 4. Steve again managed to find more differences than there actually were. Oh, it doesn't look like anybody found 5. But there you go, there are 5. On the left-hand side it says comparison sites. On the right-hand side it says comparison site in the singular. Left-hand side it's £19. On the right-hand side it's £190. Left-hand side, the red iPhone has an Apple logo on the back of it, but it doesn't have the Apple logo on the right-hand side. In the middle of the bottom row, it's an Apple iPhone SE on the left, but it's an Apple iPhone SF on the right. And finally, the phone on the bottom right-hand of the grid has been totally flipped upside down. So, if you did manage to work that one out, well done to you. Not the easiest. They never are with these spot the differences, are they? But let's see. Oh, my granddad found 5. Excellent. Well done. Daniel and Adrian found 4 and guessed 5. Well, that's very honest of you, but you still got the right answer. That's well done indeed. Well done. Right, time to tally up your scores, and let's see how well you've done this evening. Remember, tomorrow, 8 o'clock, as always, and we will be taking nominations for our theme for Sunday. So have a think of what you would like to do a quiz on. What are you extremely knowledgeable about? What do you enjoy? Last week, we did supermarkets, and my oh my, what a theme that was. So we're looking for great themes, and I'm sure you will think of something and bring it with you to tomorrow's quiz. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Feel free to invite your friends if you would like to, and we will see you in the same place then. Alright, look at that. Starting off with a fantastic score from Martin and Danielle. Their best score for a while here, 25. And that's without the bonus point that we were considering giving you. You don't need it tonight. Look at that, 25. That's excellent. That could be a winner. 25. 21 points for Josh and Emma. Very close to the spot the difference, but not quite there. 24 for Claire, who is delighted to be back in the 20s after a little while off. Michelle, Alice and Samuel got 24. 19 for my parents. 23 for Aunt Cheryl, Uncle Simon and Nanny Maureen. 22 for my papa and granddad. 17 from Neve and Ollie. Martin says he's never won. He's hoping for it. It could be the night. You never know. 16 for Rachel, which is an improvement on last night. We're happy with that. 20 for Jane and Steve and Barney. 24 for Judith and Stephen. 14 for Caroline. Yeah, not the best night for her, but that's okay. That's okay. She did get the cloud one right. Yeah, you got to look on the positives. Every cloud has a silver lining. 15 for my grandma. 18 for Daniel and Adrian. 14 for Caitlin. Her worst score in a long time, but that's okay. Because tomorrow, I truly believe that if you got 14 today, you're gonna double it tomorrow. I'm sure of it. But it does look like Martin and Danielle are about to pop that champagne open. It looks like I think it is the first time. I think it's the first time. We're gonna call it at 25 points. Well done, Martin and Danielle. You have won the quiz. There we go. You've won the quiz. Congratulations. And we will see you tomorrow to see if you can retain your championship. See if you can keep the title. I will see you all tomorrow at 8 o'clock. In the meantime, have a lovely evening and a nice day tomorrow as well. Goodbye.